Welcome back, CT Farm Boys fans, and today we are doing my oil change on my new-ish CF Moto 400. Let's get going. Merry Christmas, and you'll probably be seeing this on New Year's. Start off, you need a 8mm socket and a 17mm socket. Just oil pan, forgot what this thing's called, sorry. And then you need 3 quarts of oil, and this oil filter right there. Or you can go get on CF Moto's website their kit. Comes with washers and everything, so seals and stuff. Yeah, so let's start draining the oil. Now that we're under the vehicle, this is where the oil filter is. It's almost in the middle side on the left of your ATV right there. All right, let's drain this. Well, I'm gonna need 2 hands. Righty, let's start. Let's see if I can not get dirty. And there will be a washer of some sort there. Oh, wrong way. I was going the wrong way. There it goes. Beautiful orange. Or golden. Look at that. So this thing has just over 100 hours. 108.1. I just checked. Don't really look at the miles, but it's like upward of 600. Let's get up. And let's just double check quickly while that's draining. So yeah, 618 miles. 108.1 hours. Yeah, I put a lot of miles and hours on this thing. Drive this thing a lot. Haven't really done too many upgrades on it. Just put that thing on there and under the low lights. Yeah. Let's put some more oil in it. Kit that you can buy online on their website will come with this copper washer. I don't really need another one. That one's perfectly fine. I just didn't buy a name brand, I guess. Yeah, it's still going under there, almost. Yep, right there. Yep. Let's start going on the oil filter. Alright, it's just dripping a little bit more. I'm gonna go put the bolt back in, and then we'll take the oil filter off. Alright, this is all done. Remember to keep that copper washer on, or else you will start leaking pretty bad. Where is that hole? Right there. Let me just hand tighten it, and then use the ratchet. And it is dripping just a little bit, but it's going to be dripping for minutes, if not an hour or so. And this is really good oil for how much time it hasn't had a oil change for. And I think, I don't know what the manual says. It's like I think the first one is every, I don't know, like 30 hours or something, 10 hours the first one, and then next one is like every 20 or 30. I don't know, I lost the manual, just searched all this stuff up. Alright, well, let's get you on the tripod, because I need 2 hands for this. So, alrighty, let's take off this. Remember to put your oil pan under here, because, well, it's gonna get, oil still comes out of this, of course. It's the oil filter. So, just breaking all of these. There we go. This, and I think there is a seal on here. I don't recall it. And I'm still doing this oil change, even though it's beautiful orange or gold. It is. I've only ever done 1 oil change on this. I think only 1 or 2. So, who knows, the oil filter could have caught some stuff, and it could lead to long-term problems. So, I'm already past due on my oil change, so yeah, there is a seal right there. There's that black seal all around it. Oh, I got all over the plastics. Alright. Pull this out. I think this thing just pulls right out, or yeah, it should just pull right out. Or screw. There it is. Old oil filter. Very, very, oh, you weren't seeing it. Very, very, black. Yeah. That one's bright, bright orange, so put that down. Let's grab the new one. Here it is. And I think some people do put oil in theirs, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that since this is at an angle. So I'm just gonna hope this thing fits, because someone just outsourced it on AutoZone. Look at that, fits like a charm. I think, yeah. I mean, this comparison is almost identical, so let's put a little bit of oil over it. Give me one moment. I just put a whole bunch of oil over there, just to be safe. Don't want to break something important or do a rebuild. Just to be safe. Here, just like this. And as you can see, there is still a little bit of oil there. A little darker than the stuff actually in the motor. So let's just put this back on and get to the oil more oil. Yeah. Alrighty, now it's time to put 3 quarts of oil. Here goes 1, 10W40. I think somewhere it says 5W40, but I searched it up, and all of the CF Moto packages that give you everything in a package does 5W40. Now it does change in like the weather or what is it, elevation, stuff like that. It will change. Or if you're riding a lot. It's a lot of stuff. I went with this. Alrighty. Oh, and remember to put your drain plug. I think it's called that. Yeah, drain plug. Yeah. Drain bolt. It's 1 quart. I'm gonna check it after like 1.5 quarts just to be safe. You could always mess up with this type of stuff. I know I have in the past with a lot of things. Add way too much oil, even though it says, oh, it takes this much. Yeah, it doesn't go well. Now you're gonna have to take out some oil, and then, oh, you took out too much, and, yep. So I hope this helped you and your Christmas presents, or birthday presents, or you just got one for yourself. I am gonna check this. Start it up maybe, just make sure it's all well, make sure it's not leaking, stuff like that. Hope you guys like this type of content. I'll probably post more about like more ATVs, little ATVs, Polaris side by side. That thing hasn't gotten its oil changed in a long time. And more boat content, stuff like that. Let's see. Let me do it one more time. Yep, let's add more. That's 2. Here is the last one. And let's check this. Oh, and another thing I completely forgot about. I think this goes for the 400, CF Moto 400, and the CF Moto 500. I'm not sure. I know I have learned from people who were showing the 500, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to make a video about the 400, because nobody ever does just the 400. And I think we're good with like 2.5 quarts of oil, I think. This is why I'm always careful of doing this type of stuff, because if you overflow it, then you gotta get that oil out somehow, or else your motor's gonna start burning it. Let me just clean this off and check one more time. I'll start it up, make sure it's not leaking anywhere, and I did the right job. I'm gonna add just a smidge more, just a little bit. Just a smidge more. And there is a seal right on this thing also. Right there. There's a seal on that. I don't think you need to replace that every time you do oil change, because I check my oil on a daily basis. Not every single day, but like once in a while. But make sure to tighten it down, because I have driven this thing with this thing just dangling there. Yeah, that was not a fun day. I thought I almost blew up my motor. Well, I didn't, and there it is. I always tighten it down a little excessive, but I learned my lesson that day. So, hope this helps you. Let's start it up. Get all the oil through the new oil filter and everything. Make sure everything's good. Let me check if it's leaking or not. Oh, and I'm going upside down. Nope, nothing's leaking. Alright, let's start it. There we go. Nothing's leaking. Alright. Hope this helped. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's all. Oh, alright.